Hi, good morning to everyone. Today my paper presentation about a spectral efficiency for multi-peak and blind channel estimation of by using DC-OFDM in vehicular visible light communication, presented by Sheikh Karmullah and myself, Sai Samango and Lav Kumar. Today, the contents of our topic is the first and most is abstract and based upon instruction and the what the present methodology used and what are the results upon the existing methodology, and we are showing the model graph of existing methodology, and later on we go through what we do develop in comparing with existing technology, and now we are going to use the proposed methodology and determining the differences between both present methodology and proposed methodology, and block diagram, limitations, advantages, applications, implementation tools, and references. And next, let us go to abstraction. The main part of abstraction is we are using visible light communication is considered as main complementary technology to radio frequency based on solutions in vehicle light communication due to its relative high and license fee brand of high security and low cost, and candidates for meeting in high rate sharing requirements of efficiency and capability, and dealing with inner symbol interference, that is using cyclic prefix. We are going to eliminate this main part that is called inter symbol interference, and the extensive simulations at different vehicle speeds shows that are proposed in previous methodology output forms. So as of now, extensive at different vehicle speed shows the proposed methodology output waveforms, and we are going to determine the normalized channel frequency, and along with this invariant vehicle distance related to transmitter by using the zenith angle and ambient angle in vehicle to vehicle light communication data in real time. And moreover, the real-time performance published on C responds to very close to maximum throughput of each modulation scheme to signal to noise ratio, and we are going to avoid the bit error rate, and we are increasing the efficiency in this technology. And next we are going to introduction part. The introduction part consists of mainly about on previous methodology and proposed methodology. That is, previous methodology we used that OFDM, and now we are going to use the module called OFDM, that is ortho frequency diffusion multiplexing, is used in broadband wide and wireless communication systems because it is expensive solutions to entire symbol interference caused by the diffuse channel, and the technology becomes one of the main part of the radio frequency spectrum crush in wireless communication in compare with 4G. Now we are going to use this technology in 5G communication. Now the comparison of radio frequency systems along with vehicle light systems have remarkable advantages in this following aspects. The following are large spectrum and high security and easy implementation, immute electromagnetic interference. Now let us go to the existing methodology. In existing methodology, we have two types of methods, that is block type and count type. In normal methodology, before this block type and count type, we have a single carrier wave in this medium, but in this count type and count type we have sub carriers, that is called different carriers. By using the different carriers, we can avoid the overlapping of signals. So hence here we are using the subcarrier as pilot. And now if you observe that in pilot A, that is block type, they are arranged in a time period along with each stroke. But compare with count type, some subcarriers are reserved for pilots for each symbol, not in period, some period of time. It results in just a sequence of frequency carrier. Now coming with the existing methodology block diagram. Block diagram of existing methodology consists of, now we are going to giving the binary data and mapping it, and mapping after it converting the serial bit to parallel bit. After that, the pilot inversion is doing the either it's count type or com type. After that, the frequency of samples are converted into Fourier transform, and we are inserting a guard band in between them of the signals, and later on we are converting again using, now we are going to using opposite operation, that is parallel serial conversion channel. And this channel we are going to use in medium. For medium, again we are removing the guard band because to get the accurate signal at output side. And estimate channel estimation are used to estimate the channel. And we are using demapping, and we are going to using that two modulation, that is 16-bit QAM and PSK, and we are those now we are getting output. So results of existing method for both block type and comb type, for both ambient angle and zenith angle. If you observe that we are going using 4 labels, that is called block PS1, block PS2, and block PS3, and comb PS1, comb PS2, and comb PS3. If you compare that, now the graph is gradually increasing spectral efficiency. So we are going to use these methods. Whenever we have high accurate, then we have more efficiency. So we are using it. If you observe that deeply in tabular columns for different conditions of ambient light, suppose night times, lights off, nights on, and sunrise cloudly. Suppose we are having a rainy day, so cloudy, and sunset, cloudy set shadow. If you observe that the efficiency of palette 1, palette 2, palette 3, and comb type of palette 1, palette 2, palette 3 values, and we plot these values from this graph, previous graphs. And now for zenith angle, we take the values of that is from minus 50 degrees to plus 50 degrees. The zenith angle is observed for every 10 degrees change, and we are plotting the graph by using this module. The limitations of existing methodology mainly are it has low spectral efficiency, bad ambient light response. If you compare with graph, so we observe that it has bad ambient light response and bad angle, bad zenith angle. So we are going to use this proposed method called OFDM. Proposed method has mainly the first 3 measurements of spectral efficiency versus ambient light. To know the efficiency of spectrum under spectral efficiency ambient conditions, and spectral efficiency versus zenith angle. To know the efficiency of spectrum under different zenith angle conditions, let us see how it's going to happen and what are the changes we done compare with previous methodology. In previous methodology, we have taken the samples, but we are going to initialize the variable installation in proposed methodology. And now this extra bit is added at cyclic prefix in input side in this proposed methodology, whereas there is no cyclic prefix in previous methodology. This cyclic prefix is a part of signal of input wave is added to the prefix of the signal. So hence we are avoiding the large number of bandwidth and also frequency. So by using the input signal of its frequency, we are now able to get the less bandwidth, and we can avoid the overlapping of signals. And by using this additive white Gaussian noise effect at SNR, signal to noise ratio is determined by using this adding of additive white Gaussian noise and seeding random number generation. And we are going to now iterate the loop for different inputs, suppose 16-bit, 32-bit, and 128-bit. And the modulation we are using is QAM, that is called quadrature amplitude modulation. And after we are going to get this information for this above transmitter, now we are going to convert this by using IFFT, that is inverse Fourier transform for each OFDM, that is for variables of each. And now we are going to get the frequency in inverse fast Fourier transform of each sample. Now we are going to arrange the symbols in same different order. Now we are going to reshape the data of input signals and removing this cyclic prefix. By using this cyclic prefix, we can avoid this inter-symbol interference, that is ISP. Now for using FFT, we get the frequency from inward signal, removing the guard band, and we are getting the output at output side with accurate. Mainly this OFDM is used to avoid this overlapping of signals. And if you use multiple signals at a time in a single medium by using subcarrier method to avoid this, suppose if you are passing one information from one vehicle to another vehicle, it has through LED, suppose one signal is always carried in this medium, that is it is high peak, and remaining signals are in null point, that is 0. So hence by using this OFDM technology, we can avoid the overlapping signals mainly and get high accurate at output side. Now if you see the results for proposed methodology, spectral efficiency versus ambient light for both different inputs 32, 64, and 128. If you observe that the green color, you observe it has more efficiency when compared with previous methodology. Hence, but later on increasing bits also it's going to be increased. So it has a good accurate methodology by using in wireless communication. So we choose that OFDM is best in this wireless communication. to transfer the information from one vehicle to another vehicle in this module. If you observe that we noted same things for where we taken in previous methodology, now we also taken in this proposed methodology. If you compare that, we have high efficiency in this present proposed methodology, hence we choose that OFDM is best. And now go for zenith angle. It is also same when compared with previous methodology, and the values for zenith angle is shown for 32 and 64 128 bits. Coming for channel estimation performance comparison of SNR and bit error rate, if you see that it is gradually decreased. If we have less bit error rate, then we have high SNR. So our aim is to be decrease the bit error rate. Hence, we choose these methods. By using these methods, we can decrease the bit error rate and we can high throughput. Advantages. Let us go to advantages of proposed methodology. We have compared with previous methodology, we have bad spectral, bad ambient angle and bad zenith angle. But here we have high rate communication. That is, we can possible to generate more signals in a single medium. Hence, it has high medium and high spectral efficiency and low multiple path destruction usage of cyclic prefix, and pilot overhead is eliminated. By using pilot overhead, we have more coordination. And applications of proposed methodology: awareness, and also we can avoid collision of vehicles from one in a traveling mode, and cooperating sensing, emergency electronic brake light, information query, traffic information system, instruction assistance, instruction collision avoidance. And implementation tool, we are going to use the tool is known as, everyone know, that is MATLAB. By using MATLAB, we can generate waves, and also we can communicate the signals from one device to another device. So we choose that MATLAB. And the references our graph is shown below. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Have a great day.